Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Michael for Spirit Comics. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please do subscribe and smash that notification bell like She-Hulk. And if you're a returning subscriber, then I do welcome you back. I hope you enjoy this review. And if you do, please like and share it with others. And don't forget to leave your comments down below. My friend Captain Frugal recently told me that he was not getting all my notifications. So please check back here periodically. And if you don't see new content, then, comment on one of my videos and say, hey, we want to see some new content. Alright, on the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a flash short story. This is from the DC Holiday Special that was released in 2017. This entire anthology is not as good as the one in 2016, but it does have some really good stories. And the one I'm going to read to you, well, I shouldn't say read to you, but I'm going to talk about today is Flash, Hope for the Holidays. I mean, it starts off in Titan's Tower in Manhattan on December 24th, Christmas Eve. Barry is calling Wally and says, what do you think, Wally? It's totally a gift you would give, Barry. I love it. And so he wants him to come to Titan's Tower. And this is written by The Flash's current author, Joshua Williamson. He's the current writer. And The Flash is taking care of somebody by the name of Rainbow Raider, which is hysterical. I mean, he says Rainbow Raider is doing his best to recreate the Grinch who stole Christmas. That's hilarious to me. Because Rainbow Raider says, if people really wanted their loved ones to get these pretty gifts, they wouldn't have waited till the last minute to send them, Flash. And this is his outfit right here, Rainbow Raider. I mean, because you can tell, he's wearing the entire rainbow there. I imagine he's an energy-based villain. So he would be a good, I would say, he should go up against the Green Lantern Corps. He says, so watch your step on that frozen tarmac or my emotional spectrum blast will make you so angry that you'll land on the naughty list. The story itself is it starts off really funny. And the Flash says that he's learned a few things from Captain Cold, and that he's going to do something about Rainbow Raider's holiday cheer, or lack thereof. And he says, here's something else I've learned from Captain Cold. And he's talking to Wally through his comm piece in his helmet there. And he says to him, can I call you back later, Wally? I need to wait for Rainbow Raider to chill. And Wally is sort of depressed at that, because you can see he says, sure. I was just wondering if you had time to... And he says, I'll see you at the next Justice League and Titans meetup. Yeah, see ya. Click. So Wally is a little bit depressed that he can't get it across that he wants to see Barry on Christmas Eve, because he's all alone there in Titan's Tower. And the Flash has made a snowman out of Rainbow Raider, and then the Flash asks on the next page, when he hears all this applause, yay, we love you, Flash. I appreciate it, but I don't need the applause. And he asked, why are there so many people at the airport the night before Christmas? And the police officer says to him that it's because the snow is so dangerous that he's going to have to tell him that the flight has been canceled, to where they're needing to go. And the art in this particular story isn't too serious like the regular Flash stories, but it's more cheerful because you don't see the electricity, swirling around Flash like in his regular stories, which I think that's good, because I always found that to be sort of annoying, that there was constantly, the yellow lightning always flowing around Flash, it seemed. That was kind of a turn off for me, but right here, you don't see the lightning, or even when he was running. You just see, a blur. And the Flash says, but this is the worst snowstorm in Central City history. I know, the officer says. And then, the Flash is looking really depressed here, because he knows all these people can't be with their families. He hears this voice, excuse me, Mr. Flash? And over the page, it's a little girl who says that she knows that he's busy fighting the villain, but was wondering if he could help her. And he says, of course. What's your name? Zoe? Are your parents here, Zoe? And she says something that I cried at when I first read this story in 2017, and I cried at it just a little bit ago when I read this before I started recording. She says, no, they're at our house in California. I was here for a school trip, and Miss Kincaid said our plane couldn't take off yet because of the snow. And she looks at him with these wide eyes and says, but can you get these presents to my parents? I bought them with my money I saved up. Every Christmas we open one present, and I want to make sure my mom and dad got these, even if I can't be there. And the artist doesn't show Flash crying right here, but I bet you that he was, because he has such a big heart that I bet he was really touched, because he says, you got it, Zoe. In fact, over the page, you just gave me another idea. So this is California, and this is the parents of the little girl, and they're looking at a picture of her on the swing, smiling, and that's her mother, Zoe. And the father's remarking that, the airlines that called and informed him that the flights have been canceled because the snow was just too dangerous. And the mother says, but she's all alone, and just holding on to the father. And then they hear at the door, and the mom says, it must be those carolers. And the dad says, but they've already left. So over the page, we see special delivery. It's Zoe. The Flash ran her all the way to California. And I honestly do not know where Central City is located in the world, in the DC world. But for some reason, I imagine it's in the Midwest somewheres. And he starts thinking to himself how he has gone up against so many foes and so many monsters, and how he's been, and he starts running back to the Central City Airport, and you see these, now you see the lightning surrounding him because he's, I guess, going so much faster, and you see the lightning streaks down here. And he's thinking about how he's been confronted with the end of the world so many times. And he's going back and forth from Central City Airport. And over the page, no matter how bleak things were, you're a miracle worker, Flash, the officer says. I found that there was always hope when I wasn't alone. And so what he did, the Flash ran back and forth from Central City Airport and took every single person where they needed to be. And then it goes to Titan's Tower, and there's Wally West sitting by himself, singing the classic comedic tune, Jingle Bells, Jingle Bells, Batman Smells, Robin Laden. I remember that from when I was a little kid. And then he hears, "Sorry I've been so busy, Wally." And he looks over, and it's Barry Allen, the Flash. And he says, "You know how it is, sometimes it's hard to slow down." And he says, "Mind if I have some of that ice cream?" And Wally's so happy to see him, because he was all there alone. You know, he was all alone there in Titan's Tower. And this is the family back in California. They were given some Flash t-shirts with the emblem. And the Flash thinks, as long as I have my friends and loved ones, I know I will always find my way through the snow. And that is the greatest gift of all. And he's sitting there with Wally in Titan's Tower. And says, "Happy holidays, everyone." And that was a beautiful story. You know, there's something about the Flash and Christmas stories that just, go together. I think it's because of the personality that the Flash has had for so long, of being a giving person. And it doesn't matter if the Flash is Barry Allen or Wally West. Both of them are very giving people. And I think that's what needs to be focused on more, is their personalities, and not this, and how that affects others. That's just my thoughts. So I hope you've enjoyed this review. I'm Michael for Spirit Comics. If you're new here, please do subscribe to my channel and smash that notification bell. And please do like and share this video with others so they can enjoy it too. And please do comment down below so that I know you received my notifications and was able to watch this video, because I know that my notifications are not getting through for some odd reason. So, till next time, true readers, I am Michael for Spirit Comics.